Just to create content for him.
Going off the beaten path. Alright. You gotta take your bag off, huh? Alright. Oh gosh. Holy crap. Made it. It's already on there. That's about a 3-pounder. There it goes. Sick. Dang. Okay, Bubba. That was crazy. Thanks, buddy. Put you back right where you came from. Oh boy! 4. Play these little games. Here we go, Fred. This guy's heavy, man. Seriously, I can't even fit it in my camera. Big, dude. Big on the Neko. Big fish, dude. Big fish on the Neko rig. Oh, jeez. He's strong, dude. This fish is strong. Oh, gosh. There he is. Oh. Oh, get out of that grass, dude. There we go. There we go. There we go. Heck yeah. First one of the day on the Neko rig. Nice. He's got a gash in the side. I gullet hooked him. I'm gonna get it out real quick. There we go. I got that gullet hook out. He swallowed it a little bit. Not a bad fish to start the day. Let's get him back in the water. He's bleeding. Sweet. Here you go, buddy. As soon as you guys get him back in that water, that blood will coagulate like that, and he'll stop bleeding. So, pretty sure he's gonna be fine. Just cruised off pretty good. He's still right there. So yeah, if you guys ever have a bleeding fish, get him back in the water as soon as you guys can, so that blood could coagulate and stop bleeding. Alright, Festers, so I came out here and I was throwing some hard baits for a while. And I wasn't having no luck, and then I put on a Neko rig and I caught that guy. So I wanted to come out here and catch a couple of fish. and we just passed 400 subscribers. So after this, we're gonna go back to the Fishing with Fred office, and we're gonna do a little giveaway. I just wanted to come over here, try to catch a couple fish for you guys this morning, and then yeah, we'll just go do that giveaway after this and talk about today. It's gonna be fun. Let me show you what I caught that guy on Fredster's. A little DIY Neko rig. I think I have a video where I showed how I made these weights for my Neko rigs. I'll put that in the description if I do, but yeah, I don't really use the nail weights. I like using heavier weights. That way I know where my bait is in the water. I always have a problem knowing where my bait is in the water column. That's why I use heavier weights. That way it does remain on the bottom, and I know that. So that's one tip that I do, is use heavier weights just to maintain that bottom contact. Nasty stuff. And we're just kind of working it in slow. Like I said, remaining bottom contact because of this heavy weight. And I'm just kind of popping it every now and again, just dragging it, and it catches on the grass and stuff down there, and the tail will kick every time it hits. So I'll just drag it like 6 inches, and then just let it sit there for a second and shake it a little bit, and then just keep on dragging it 6 inches again. Just do that, keep doing that until you bring it back to you and throw it out there again. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I got a flipping hook on here actually. I don't really like using the small drop shot hooks because just like that guy, he swallowed it. So if I had a small drop shot hook on there, it would have been kind of hard to get it out of his gullet. But since we have that bigger flipping hook on there, I was able to flip it through his gill plate and pop it out pretty easy. I had one hit the rattle trap, but I didn't land him. And that's the only bite I had all day besides that one we did catch on the Neko rig. So I'm not really sure if they're really wanting to chase today. Let's try this pond over here. But yeah, I just have that big flipping hook on there. There ain't really that many snags here, so not really too worried about that. Throwing this on, I think this is 15-pound fluorocarbon, just because it's what I had. Where's it hit? Let me drop it. Got it. He came back and got it. Decent. Oh, you little guy. Come here. That's why he didn't really hit it that hard. He wasn't that big. Still a fish though. Look at that flipping hook right in the side of his mouth. So kind of figured out what they want today. They want some ground. They must be just sitting on the bottom. It's the biggest fish of the year. Just kidding, guys. Them teeth are super red though. Getting it, buddy. See if we can get a cool little jump out of this guy. Oh, nope. Sweet. See if you guys can see this on the ground here. Oh yeah, you can. So that's pretty much what it's doing underwater when I'm pulling it towards me. It's just standing up and that tail's just kicking. So that's pretty much what it's doing underwater. Okay, so I have a feeling these fish are relating more to the center of the pond because it is cold. And that's where I caught my last two fish, was towards the center of the pond. So let's see if we can figure out a pattern or an area where they're holding at. Because that's where I caught the last one in the other pond, and that's where I caught one in this pond. So let's throw it out in the middle and see if we can catch another one. It might just be all schooled up in the middle. I think he's on it. He's on it. Yeah, they're in the middle. Okay, cool. We actually learned something right now. About the same size as that last one, but he was in the same spot as him. So let's pick out these small ones, and there's probably some bigger ones hanging out back there. Sweet. Nice. Thanks, buddy. There's my Neko rig. Got one on the jig. Sweet. Thanks, buddy. Out there in the middle again, just soaking it. We're gonna walk out of here with the Neko rig and throw a couple casts, see if we can get one on the way out. But just wanted to come out and catch a couple fish, and then we'll go back to the office and show you guys the giveaway. Since we passed 400 subscribers, I wanted to give back to you guys. So I got a pretty big giveaway coming up for you guys, so stick up. But let's make a couple casts and see if we can catch a couple more bass on